time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody powers. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be found. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be found. It's going down.
Oh, when the saints marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, bro. This is Devin Neal with it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Audio Karake making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to run it with Neal. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Saints first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. To throw, Show. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You can start offensively.
Offense is set. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. On play action, here's Shump. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, Franklin. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass. It actually loses yardage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcats. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 back.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Grupe sends it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Darts coming out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Okay, ready?
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
60 by 6, 60 by 18 Cardinal, 8.
From the gun, here's Darts. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Take over.
On first down, here's Darts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now run by Neal. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Chuck now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now Shuck to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Let's go.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7-5, 7-5.
Third and long for him here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
19.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Lion. 70 Lion. Take over.
They run with Neal. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Giants' 4-yard line.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-3 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 60. Cowboy 80.
Neal again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Can't manage even a yard on 2nd and goal, and they'll have 3rd and goal from the 5.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Rupi's extra point is good. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
Mitch Wishnowsky
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Got it. Ready?
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Go. Head to 6. 65, 6. Rocco leading.
They go right back to Tracy. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf. Let's go.
Here's Tracy once more. Dropped by the first guy. Run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Rocco leading.
Now Darts going to the air. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35.
Take. Viking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Has it at the 7. This play does have enough, Brock. That means it is 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Quick one to the outside by Darts. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
14, Saints 10.
Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Man in motion here. Chuck now on first down. Gets this one. It's Devin Neal. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
They'll run now with Neal. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70
Chuck working from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
Take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 14-yard line.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on. Set. Drop low 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Darts out of the shotgun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, One of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he goes, third and long. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Mendoza the hurry up here.
The Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Tag. 70 Lions.
Darts looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Cougar 19. 60 Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw, here starts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, here's Darts. Moving into enemy territory. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 43.
19 Tiger.
Dart gonna throw again. Hits him on the out route. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Go. 18 Cardinal.
Dart setting in to throw here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He finds Neighbors right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Saints 11-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on, set! Viking 18!
Here's start now. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, his throwaway. That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. Here's a design run. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19, Viking 18. Go!
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
And Hawks, go!
A handoff to Tracy. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
ETN again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, here's Starks. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
They've run this 12-yard out route cadence combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Cam Scatterbroo on the ground. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And second down only works out for a yard.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings us 3rd and 8.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. They'll air it out on third. Hyatt with the grab. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're all set now. First and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 8, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working inside the red zone. Finds his man over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's going to tuck it and run. Oh, the football's loose. And that goes out through the end zone. So a costly turnover, a would-be touchdown. Going to be a touchback instead. Ball coming out to the 20.
Well, that looked like a last-gasp effort to deny them a touchdown. He came with one final wild swing at the ball, and he connects. They get off the field with the touchback, but they're celebrating like they dove on it themselves.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Here's Neal. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Giants into the nickel, third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
And they fake it on 4th and 1. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a 1st down.
If they need a new emergency quarterback, Kate, I think they found their man. Seems like a call they had to dial it up.
First down from the 42. Shuck. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Once complete, it's Bryant outright. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Saints football, and their postseason rides on this quarter, Brock, as they come in trailing. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Bison. Check go.
Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Breaks the tackle. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And a big hit on the return to stop
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Another run for Kamara. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
19,
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Tracy on 1st down. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Here goes Dart to the air. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Back to throw it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, here we go. Second down.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Running with Scannaboo. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
Set.
Scannaboo will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Trying it again with Scannaboo. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 each. Check out.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Chuck now from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deonte Banks. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.